Hello members of the internet and welcome to a computer overview. And I'm back from the sinister hiatus months. Yeah, I started work and a lot of the energy went to it, so still not quite recovered, but oh well, at least I'm getting strong enough to at least start a computer overview. The Linux videos are coming up soon, so hang on tight. Point Linux is definitely next. Now I recently picked this Now when I got this computer a few months ago, and check this video out. Oh boy, I just picked this one up today, Friday, September 4th, and yeah, we're talking about an IBM Personal Computer 350 P100. One thing about this machine is, well, I don't know what happened with the other guy. It reeks of cigarette smell like you wouldn't believe. I mean, we're two smokers in the house, but none of my machine smells like this. Did the previous owner hotbox the fucking warehouse or some shit? Here's the model number and serial number at the front. And over here, well, yeah, you get the point. The overview is going to handle it all. Yes, this is not the stock one, but who cares? I don't know what's been there, but it's gone. Someone must have busted the key because this thing is cracked and it doesn't look like a key anymore. Someone must have been really serious with this machine. I mean, we have our ports at the bottom. We're going to go with that through the overview. I have no idea what this is for. A sound card and an Ethernet card. That's something I don't see usually. And of course, a power supply and everything. Bet you anything that's all ISA slots. There's the hard drive, a floppy, CD-ROM, spider webs. Get the fuck out of here. This thing reeks. I say, it's all ISA. Oh no, I was wrong. There's PCI in there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this thing ain't hot. Oh, there's a front fan, and it's fine. There's some wires. Capacitor is CMOS battery. That's a CR2032. Thank you. I think we had some memory expansion for the video. And there's the Intel chipset. There we go. That's a PCI set. Here's a little squeaker can. Here's our 3-COM Ethernet ISA modem. Network card. Don't look too bad, but you really smell. And there's an IDE connector that's missing here. I think they're both interconnected. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, time to put this thing all together. Let's see if it works. Alright, got the whole thing plugged in. Let's see what's going to happen. Either it will work or it will kaboom. Oh, it's trying. Oh well, what do you know? Yeah, you can pretty much see that it has been out to pasture, and that thing used to smell like smoke, like someone's been smoking in a warehouse or some attic or something. A lot of them too, actually. There was many of them, so I don't know. But I did clean it up, so. And by the fact of sitting for a couple months, yeah, it doesn't smell anymore. So upon taking a closer look, we can see the sort of in-between PS2 and pre-Optiva models, because this is actually the in-between. And this is powered by Pentium 100, and as far as I know, actually it is a socket 5, not a socket 7, so it is in the in-between obscure thing. So when I saw that, I had to get my hands on it. But now, the actual model number is the 350 P100, and the model tag is 6586-57H. So that's a lot of numbers again. Well, that's IBM for you. Oh, looks like I missed a spot. Ooh. But now you gotta ask yourself, where's my floppy drive? Where's the interior? Well, upon checking, if I check the state, you probably have realized that I accidentally slipped that. But yeah, you just slide it. Ugh. Ew, it's getting a little tight. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Anyways, this is where you got your stuff. We have a CD drive, which actually works impressively. We have our floppy drive, and we have a hole. And that hole could have been for an IR receiver, but I don't know. This thing is just a hole. And at the very top, we have our locking key, which is set to the unlock position, but it looks like someone tried to get really creative and beat up on it. But that's enough at the front. Let's go in the back and see the good stuff. Now in the back, it is pretty pretty loaded. It looks like the guy actually originally ordered everything on that. So despite having the no sense of pride of ownership or something, or it used to smell like garbage, I don't know if it was another owner or not, but looks like the original owner actually wanted it loaded. So that's pretty nice, actually. That is really nice. So let's go and take a little tour. Here we have our Ethernet port with the what is that connector? Well, if you guys know the connector, please go ahead. I think it's some sort of it's not a token ring, but anyways, if you guys know, please let me know. I would love to know again. We have a sound card and a MIDI port, which is pretty typical. I believe this thing is a Sound Blaster 16, but don't take my word for it. Here's the power connector, and let's jack her up a little. Ugh. Now here we have a description for an onboard audio, but because we have a sound card, this thing doesn't exist. We have a ports for PS2 for the keyboard and mouse. We have 2 serial ports parallel and a VGA port, which is pretty standard really for IBMs. And even though this thing is an AT powered system, this is what I like to see, more embedded stuff like this instead of the usual clone garbage with the tons and tons of cables. Alright, enough of the back, let's go inside and see what's inside. Alright, so stuff's pretty busy, and I just realized the onboard video actually has the fully loaded graphics memory, so maybe we got 2 or 4 megs. And it looks like the original owner actually, if you can read that, yep. He actually left me the, well, he left it anyways, the original, what's in there, the hard drive specs. And it's an 853.6 megabyte hard drive from August 26th of 1995. Western Digital Caviar 2850. And the paper's from 2008, July 18. So it looks like this thing's been retired for quite a while. Now, we have our squeaker can here, which is great. Our CMOS battery is a CR2032. It's way down there. You can't see it too well. So no more exploding batteries and corroding garbage. Now, because this is socket 5, I'd imagine this thing has the golden Pentium CPU, so let me find out. Let's find out together. Pretty small heatsink, too. Oh well, let's find out. Oh shit, that thing is stiff. Oh shit. Huh, nope. Oh, I'm surprised. Normally they have the gold ones. Oh well. Yep. That's the CPU, alright. Socket 5 CPUs are compatible in socket 7 sockets, just if you were thinking about it, FYI. Now, someone went to the troubles of having thermal paste, but looks like this one's kind of dated, but who cares really? It's an old CPU, so it doesn't need that much heat. That much of a heatsink power. Nor does it produce that much heat. So, let me get that clip together and I'll be right back. Now that the clip's back, let's continue the tour. We have a 3-COM Etherlink 3. It's an ISA Ethernet card, which is, I guess I can say unusual, really. I'm not seeing those a lot nowadays. They're all integrated or PCI Express or whatever. So that's definitely a little bit of an artifact. Going downwards. Let's see the ports. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ISA slots. And one little PCI right there. Is there another one? Nope. Oh, two. Two shared PCI. I don't know if you can really see it. Just the white line right there. It's not easy operating a camcorder with a desktop size computer. It doesn't work too well. And going up the other side, we have another ISA slot right here. So as far for the internals, you can clearly see we have a power connector right here for the, it looks like to be for the riser board. Here's the, yeah, that's it. Here's the main power under the IDE cable right here. If you can see this wire right here, this thing routes to the main board itself. And this thing right here, this bag of tricks, is the connector for the floppy drives, and we have edge style connectors, so we can get those big old, good old fat 5 1/4 inch in there. Two IDE ports. I guess this one's an IDE 40 and it's shared with the CD-ROM drive, which is weird. Another port right there for the secondary IDE channel, and this thing's loaded. And this thing looks mismatched. Huh. When I powered it up, it did have 48 megs, so that's kind of a lot. Wow. Yeah, this guy really had pride of ownership for having a high-spec machine, but that's pretty much it. Keeping it well maintained, well, yeah, there wasn't any dust, but the thing reeked. I almost forgot. We have a fan in the front, and it still spins freely. And yeah, it's at the very, very front. And the plastic here for super, super duper long ISA cards, which are fairly uncommon nowadays. I don't know if this motherboard actually had seen some use elsewhere, because we do have the turbo, hard drive, lock, power, and reset connectors right here. So maybe, just maybe, this system was probably used in another one of these said machines. Probably in an older machine, like probably in the PS2 lines, or probably in another personal computer, or maybe this thing was just used for debug, who knows. And to finish up at the front, we have our hard drive way down there. We have our CD-ROM and floppy drive right here. Removing the hard drive is simple as those two screws. Floppy drive, those two screws, and two more at the other side. Maybe we have some more screws here to remove. Nope, that's it. And the CD-ROM drive is, yep, on the other side. Alright, so that's enough of the internals. Let's take it for a test drive. It's been a couple months it hasn't been started, and I'm pretty sure it'll start no problem. It did struggle a couple times, so maybe that power supply could be on its way out, but I'm not going to bet my money on it. Oh, before I throw back the case together, I just realized we have the motherboard layout right here, and the memory table, the switch blocks, and everything here, which is pretty nice. So we can have the stuff for level 2 cache. We can go up all the way to 512K. We can have the clear password, CMOS setup utility. You can disable that, which is weird. Why would you do that? But anyways, you can have it all the way up to 100 or down to 75 or 90 in the between. So this thing is definitely the high end. Recovery boot enable, all the yada yada yada, that's all the jargon. And this thing can actually go up to 128 megs. Wow. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should throw that in. I mean, it is a fully loaded machine. Oh, and a video feature connector. And video memory down there. Two of them. But we have this right here. Oh, it's not video memory. It's a cache memory for the CPU. So maybe we do have 512K. Huh, neat. I don't know if someone played with that machine, because it's a bitch to close and it just refuses to close. I don't know, I'm going to have to check that later, so it'll be slightly ajar for the video. Okay, up and away. Let's go in the setup. Yep, 48 megs. Huh. Yeah, this thing is loaded like crazy. Am I going to get into setup, or am I just going to get nothing? Oh yeah, one thing I realized, my screen got a little screwed up, so I don't know what exactly happened. So, system summary, we have Yeah, Pentium 100. 256K of cache. Shadow RAM, blah blah blah. All this jargon and everything. Product data. This is all the data you need to have for your good old stuff for that. But product data is basically all the information about your machine, and the BIOS date is pretty old. 10, which means October 13 of 1995. That's your devices and I/O ports. And as far for video setup, we have 2 megs of RAM and an S3 Trio64. We can disable or enable the DDC1 monitor checking, which can display, completely kill everything there. But something for sure is you have a lot of settings, 640 by 480. You can do all this stuff like 60 hertz. You can change the horizontal frequency, and you can go all the way up to 1600 by 1200 with this thing. Wow. But it says not supported, and it's 43 hertz interlaced. You can have the display type like an IBM 2110, which is basically the IBM screens. But as far for us, there's a lot of things, Wow. But custom it is. Oh, what is this though? Oh, we can have it. Wow, nice. All this nice setup for the video is kind of making that thing crazy. There you go. High performance or compatible. Okay. There's the date and time, and it did not slip. Wow. Huh. It's just 7:49 because I didn't roll back the clock. That's fine. Wow. This thing holds up to... Oh, wow. And this is the system security. Start options. Advanced setup, which basically items, blah, blah. You can disable or cache state. And it says, warning, items on the following menus control advanced hardware features. If they are configured incorrectly, the system might malfunction. Ooh. So don't play with them. PCI burst mode, that's all you get. I say legacy resources, the same thing. It's just basically... I say legacy resources. DMA interrupts, memory, and I/O ports are resources that are used by ISA adapters. These are not the resources that are used by the system or plug-and-play adapters. Pretty straightforward. Let's go. Whoa. Allocated by the system, and this thing's all available. Huh. Not available. Okay. Same thing here. Allocated by the system. Oh, I'm not going to go all the way down. Are you crazy? But this is basically what you get. And I think this is 15 interrupts. Nice. Rapid resume. Whoa. APM BIOS mode, 16 and 32-bit, or you can disable it. Huh. Monitor mode, lowest power, hard disks are managed. Oh, this must be some the old-time standbys. Oh God, he's gosh! And with all said being done, let's exit and save and exit. No, exit without saving. And now it's probably going to restart. And there you go. Escape. Press escape for fast post, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty fast already. And this thing is running Windows 98 as far as I remember. I don't have a PS2 mouse on hand, so I'm going to have to go with the keyboard again. Oh! Warning, the boot sector has been changed. Users and then if not, your boot sector may be present. You should run a virus identification. I don't know if the change was expected or not, but let's find out. Oh, it works. Huh! Oh yeah, you can hear that hard drive alright. Thing's taking quite some time to boot, and I just lost the animation at the bottom. And there she goes. Okay, we do have a couple of errors. Well, one of them. And, wow. Oh, bastard. I'm out of range. Alright, so let's go in safe mode. This'll work. What the? Oh. Last time it gave me that trouble, and then it got fixed, and now it's doing it again. So, safe mode it is. Man, this thing sounds like a knock-it engine. Okay, that hard drive is really scaring me. Uh-oh. Yep, that's your 16 colors, alright. It had also a nice background, but too bad. Yeah, no shit. Telling me I'm working in safe mode. Okay, so we do have a couple games, which is nice to do, which is nice to have, I mean. I don't know what the one at the bottom here is saying BB, which basically means baby. BB, I don't know exactly what it is. Alright. It's about time. So, in properties, this thing is Windows 98, the first edition. Yep, that's not the second edition, alright. Let's see here. Alright. So yeah, this is VS3 Trio 3264, which I was expecting. This should be a Creative Sound Blaster 16, like I expected. It's pretty, pretty stock. You know, it doesn't have any USB or anything, but it is a damn high-end system, so I'm really happy to see that. So let's see how many resources. 86% free. Okay, so looks like my hard drive is using the MS-DOS compatible system, file system. Oh, okay. I guess that's FAT16. Alright. Well, speaking of that, let's go check out the hard drive space. Pretty sure this thing is yeah, okay, it's over half. No, it's FAT32. Okay, I don't get it. Oh well. Alright. So FAT32 for a hard drive less than 2 gigs. Okay. Let's check out Tetris. Ooh, that's from 1990. Whoa. It's the Microsoft Windows Entertainment Package. Really? Never thought that thing existed. Huh. Okay, well, let's try it. New. Well, it does seem to work in safe mode anyways. Let's see if I can get a... Oh, that's pretty basic. Okay, let's leave. And yes, we have a couple games. I'm not going to go through that. Let's go see what kind of applications we got. Oh, looks like we have Office. Let's go check it out. I think we did have Office. Huh. Looks like the guy actually cleaned it a bit before he got rid of it. We got Simply Music. What is Simply Music? Oh boy. 1999, 2000. Oh, please record responsibly. Before copying any content to CDR and CDRW, please be sure... Oh, forget it. Let's try it again. Please record responsibly before copying any... Oh, for crying out loud, what is this? Please be sure that your program loads. Okay, never mind. This thing ain't happening. Okay, so what else we got? DOM 2000. Okay, so this thing is gone. Forget it. Oh, there's a lot of things that's been removed kind of the wrong way. Fax stock communicator. Was he nice enough to leave me that? Nope. Huh. Okay, well, it sort of works. But I don't have a mouse so I can move it. Oh well. Internet Exploder. Typical. Real. No, he got rid of that. Super Voice. Super Voice. That must have been some sort of a terminal machine maybe. At one point. Oh boy. You can't open the serial port really because it's not available. No shit. Forget it. Alright. What do we got? True Internet Color. That sounds like some crapware. And we did have Outlook at one point. Damn! And looks like we have programs radiate advertising it. What the okay, never mind. Never mind. Ha ha ha! Okay, so we don't have a lot. The guy kind of cleaned it up really fast. Let's go see what kind of documents we got. Raul! Well, I found your stuff anyways. Wow. You didn't kind of destroy your entire things, but I'm not opening those, so don't be afraid. Alright, so let me go ahead and close her up. That's pretty That's pretty basic. Stop or restart. Kind of like a phone. And do you remember this? It's not safe to turn off your computer? Well, I do. And that's how we're going to end this video. So there we have it. This is the IBM Personal Computer 350 P100, and this machine brings me back memories. Well, that's part of the museum, alright. Alright. Anyways, so if you got any questions, comments, anything I've overlooked or not looked at about this particular machine, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And yes, I have to bend down because the chair I have right now is way too high. So, until next time, take care.